In its own way, Sea of Thieves is an absolutely stunning game. But of course, in its own way, Sea of Thieves is an absolutely basic game, a basic, tedious experience that offers more of an experience rather than a narrative, that offers more of a community rather than innovation, that offers something for people to play. And of course, for me, I don't think this is the best that Rare has to offer. Now, I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, hey, dealer, you don't have enough time in the game. Did you beat the game? Did you fight the Kraken? Well, no, admittedly, I did not. And actually, it took much less time for me to figure out what kind of game Sea of Thieves is than it did for me to make this video. Sea of Thieves is unique. If it is one thing, it is unique. It does offer a sense of community. It does incentivize cooperative play, unlike many games before it. But it is also simply a foundation for what could have been such a good idea. So, full disclosure, I have about 8 hours in the game. Obviously, I have done a lot of looting, pillaging, and just about everything else the game has to offer. I've come to have a lot of fun with the game, but I've also come to realize how hollow the game is at the same time. And the more I think about it, the more its 4-year development cycle irritates me. Keep in mind, this game took 4 years to develop. Most of the impressive water techniques, visuals, things like that, are made easily accessible through Unreal Engine 4 technology. I do not know why this game took 4 years to make, or why it cost $60 US. Now, with all of the ridiculous drama that's been going on recently in this community, I'm sure there are those of you that have not been subscribed to me very long. You probably think I am making this video for some ulterior reason, rather than the fact that I am simply concerned, rather than the fact that I want people to stop damage controlling and accept reality. It does you no good, and that's just not the case. Sea of Thieves is interesting to me. I have always informed others on my own podcasts that footage played previously was that of beta material. Who knows what could come in the future? And that is an absolute fact. I also decided to buy the game instead of game passing it, which was something that I felt comfortable doing after the last beta. But unfortunately, the full game is just the last beta with snakes. And of course, more customization. 3 factions that have you do one of 3 things. Go find a treasure chest in different ways. Go kill skeletons in different ways. Go rescue animals or collect spices in different ways. And be bored in different ways. Now, of course, I'm being a bit dramatic, but at the same time, there is a shocking lack of content in this game given its nearly half a decade development cycle. Most of the game revolves around you and your friends sailing from island to island, picking up chests, fighting skeletons, or collecting animals. Narrative is nearly non-existent, and yes, the Kraken battle is interesting, especially on paper. The consensus is it is vastly underwhelming, the equivalent of a Kraken on volume. So at the end of the day, should you play Sea of Thieves? Yes, I think you should play Sea of Thieves. I think you should try it in Game Pass. I think that you should give it a shot. I think that you should go into it with a blank canvas, find your own fun, and see what works for you. But at the same time, the amount of damage control I've seen in the community about this game caused me to make this video. Though I was posting on Twitter earlier this morning about, hey, having a pretty good time, as time rolls on, you soon discover that time is very limited. Now, I've enjoyed the time I've had on this YouTube channel. I've enjoyed the community that we formed here. I've enjoyed getting to meet so many thousands and thousands of you in the comment section. But I'd also ask you to remember that I've always tried to keep things real, level-headed. One of the few, in fact, that do offer some of the perspectives that I try to give. And these are just my opinions, so do not take offense, do not get angry. These are my thoughts, and of course, with Rare's plan to build onto the title, that could change a bit. But at the same time, I just wouldn't have released it yet. At the end of the day, Sea of Thieves, in my mind, has community. It has massive multiplayer. It has an island that is kind of like a pirate haven, a safe zone where there is no combat, a safe zone fueled by trade and currency, ships, pirates and their gear, their friends. And while those were not my expectations, I do not feel like it's too much to ask for something innovative from Rare, from Microsoft. I don't feel like it's too much to ask for something big, something new, something bold, something different. So once more, I wish zero ill will towards the game. I fully expect it to improve as time goes on, but at the same time, I am disappointed that my assumptions came out to be more accurate than not. And of course, I know we'll have a few anti-consumer fanboys in the comment section praising me for making a review that doesn't shine light on Sea of Thieves, being happy because I'm talking negatively about an Xbox game. And to you, think about what causes you to be that way. That's really interesting. I think you should self-reflect a little bit. And for the rest, I really appreciate your support. If you found this video interesting or even liked it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more stuff like this. Once again, I'm Dealer. I'm out.